Right, thank you very much. I don't think I'm going to use that. Thank you all for coming. If you sit at the back, it means I'm much more likely to pick on you though. So you all should have sat at the front. Welcome everyone to the launch of the Rossendale 100 in 100 campaign. You're not going to hear a huge amount from me this evening. I'm just going to start by answering, very unusually for a politician, answering 5 questions that you might have about why we're here this evening. The first question is, what is 100 in 100? As I go around Rossendale, I'm often hugely frustrated talking to businesses who tell me that young people and people looking for work don't have the menu of skills they are looking for in their recruitment. And people who do, we are often every day sending down the M66 to work in Manchester or sending them towards Preston. Now the 100 in 100 campaign, finding 100 people, 100 apprenticeships in 100 days, is about plugging that skills gap, giving a real boost to people who are looking for work or in work in Rossendale, and by doing that, giving a real boost to Rossendale business, ensuring that we can grow and succeed here in Rossendale. The second question is, why is now the time for a 100 in 100 campaign? I think we can all agree that it is truly depressing that we have 1 million young people in this country out of work. It's not a problem which has come overnight, but it is a national disgrace that we have that structural problem with youth and employment. And the first part of this campaign is about getting young people into work. I hope and believe that if you take a young person on in your business, I still like to think of myself as young occasionally, if you take someone on who's young, they'll come to your businesses with new ideas, a fresh approach, and invest time and their energy in your business to help you succeed. When I'm also going around in Rossendale, businesses often complain to me about capital allowances not being big enough to invest in manufacturing. We are so lucky here, we have a great manufacturing base. But actually more important than your machinery or your clients in any business is the people who work in that business. Now, a 100 in 100 campaign is an opportunity through lifelong working with people who already work in your business to invest in the most important part of it, your people. And there's a lot of government support available to you to do that. Now, when I was in business, we used to have a term for people who'd been with us kind of man and boy, and we used to refer to them as having grown up within our business, both in my work and within my family business. Now, I know that people who come in young and continue to work and grow in your business are frankly the best employees. They know the most about what you do, they know the most about what they're doing, but they're also truly committed to your vision, to your business, and to you and them succeeding. So apprenticeships, modern apprenticeships, are not a one-size-fits-all. What we're talking about this evening is the Savile Row suit. The apprenticeship will be designed around your business. It won't be skills which aren't of interest or of use to you. There will be skills which match your firm and your company. The third question is, who is 100 in 100? I know that's not grammatically correct, but it's in fact all of you. Every business here in Rossendale can be part of this campaign. If you're big or small, it doesn't make a difference. There is a role for an apprentice within your business. I'll just briefly outline 2 bits of government help which is available to you if you take on an apprentice. The first, if you take on a 16 to 24-year-old and employ fewer than 50 people, soon to go up to 220 people, there's a £1,500 grant available from the government to your business to help you take on and give a young person a chance. The second is, if you employ a young person, most of the training, if not all of the training, will be absolutely free, and you can have that in your business. The other thing which I don't know would be of interest, that the government has actually historically reduced the minimum wage for apprentices to help give young people a chance, meaning that you can have a full-time apprentice working in your business for £100 a week. All I can tell you is, as attractive as that may seem, every business I've been around and spoken to already, which already has existing apprentices within the business, is paying them much more, is actually giving them a real living wage rather than just an apprentice wage. It's not just about young people, it's also, as I've said, about upskilling your existing workforce. And that is the best investment you can make in your business. The penultimate question is, how will 100 in 100 work for Rosendale? Now, we are extremely lucky to have this campaign. We have seconded to us Paula from National Apprenticeships. Paula is a completely independent civil service. She's not affiliated to any training provider, but she has come to work here in Rosendale for 3 months to support Rosendale business, and she will come in and give you completely unbiased advice about how you can embed training and apprentices within your business. So if you fill a pledge card in this evening, and every one of you has a pledge card on your chair, and you think an apprentice could be of use to you or your business, Paula will come in. It will be a bit like being hit by a tornado, but Paula will come in and talk to you about how we can support you to have apprentices. After Paula's been in, you'll be approached by training providers who will come and talk to you about who you're going to recruit. Now, being approached by a training provider isn't like putting an advert on the Rosendale Free Press saying that we'd like to recruit a hairdresser trainee, where you may be swamped by applications. It's like having the Rolls Royce of recruitment firms come and talk to you and say, tell me exactly what you need in your business, tell me exactly what you want to make it work for you. And they will then come back to you with a short list of maybe 3 or 4 individuals and help you go through the process of deciding who is right for your business. Now, after we've launched the campaign officially with the Mayor, I'll give you the full update. But it's so important for Rosendale businesses, that we make this campaign a success. I don't want to be beaten by Darwin, because this is the Rosendale and Darwin campaign. I know that the Industrial Revolution started here in Rosendale. The white heat of enterprise and entrepreneurship is everywhere we look in this valley. But in order to ensure that we continue to succeed and be one of the best places in the world to have and grow a business, we have to invest in our young people, we have to invest in our workforce, and we have to fill our skills gap. Some initial headlines of where I think we're doing quite well already. We already have 10 apprenticeships pledged from the Valley, from J&J Rod, Anglo Recycling, and Andrew Webron. In addition, Rosendale Borough Council, represented by Alison Barnes here tonight, the leader of the council, has made what I think is a fantastic pledge. Is that all of the redevelopment in Rosendale will have apprenticeships embedded within it, specifically aimed at giving local people a chance. And I hope and believe that shows that on a cross-party basis, Alison and I believe in young people and believe in investing here in the Valley. When we officially launch, you will get the first preview of the Rosendale and Darwin 100 in 100 campaign tie. I'm actually wearing it. It's a bit like the blankety-blank checkbook that everyone who takes an apprentice or becomes an apprentice during this period will get one of these ties. It's been produced locally, made in Britain by a firm in Darwin, made and woven by apprentices who are already working. So I hope when you hold that pledge card up this evening, we will be counting and we want some really good news from you, that you will have in your mind that you could one day wear one of these apprenticeship ties. And there's no point laughing because we actually have a scarf for the ladies, so there's no escaping. So it's really, really important we make a success. So without further ado, I will move on to introduce some businesses, because you don't actually want to hear from them, you want to hear about how it can be a success for you. And the best person to talk to business is someone who is in business. So it's with great pleasure that I introduce Mike Scarrett matron legal, who's going to talk to you a little bit